Hey, I got a snowman for you. And if you don't know yet, there are major deal alerts, major deal alerts on my website right now. Tons and tons of retired stuff is back only until the 1st, okay? So go and grab it while it's hot. The transfer we're using tonight, literally freezing, is also one of those transfers that is on sale right now. There are also retired surfaces, y'all. For surfaces I've never even seen before, like those hexagons. Go grab you some. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss this, okay? All right. Hi, Brooke. How are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining. You can comment snowman. Let's see if I can type. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. I can't type. Hi, Bev. All right, so I already did a base coat of white on my snowman. I'm going to go ahead and paint his hat. So it does have a score line for where like a little ribbon or something could go. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Welcome. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. Look how good this shirt fits me. I bought it whenever we went to Mexico with Chalk like 2 years ago, and it did not fit because I did not try it on. And then now it fits. Oh. I'm using this red, it's just called red, okay? And I'm going to paint this little strip right here. I just got a little bit out on a color tray. I'm going to paint that right here. And I'm not even that concerned if I go a little over the edge because we're going to come back with black. So I'm going to make sure that I get a good coat here. I might do a second coat depending on how it looks once it's dried, but let me go ahead, set that there. Hi, Laura, how are you? All right, so now again, brown, simple. This is Hissy Co paint, y'all. I love this paint. I got it on Amazon, and it came with some brushes that are also really good, which I was excited about. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna use my little makeup sponges. I just squirted the paint right on my cutouts because ain't nobody got time for making a mess of yet another color tray in this room, okay? All right, so just gonna spread that out. I might come back and do a second coat here in a second. We'll see how it dries. This paint's actually pretty good though, so hopefully it will be good to go. Now, again, you can comment snowman to get the stuff to make this. And what I'm using tonight is on sale, not only for customers, but for designers too. The link works for both. If you're a designer, you can sign in with your email and use that link, and it will go on your account. All right, there we go. Now, let's see. I can just spread that out a little bit. Now, where can I put that? And then I have this. Hi, Marie. How are you? Hi, Mom. Welcome. I did turn the thing on, right? Let's make sure. Yes, I did. Hooray. All right. Just a little bit of, you guessed it, orange. These paint colors are really creative. All right. Well, I went a little too hot and heavy here, but that's okay. We're going to probably have to go over this one more again, so that's okay. Just gonna set that to the side right here. And I think I am gonna go over this red one more time. And then we'll do another coat on the white. And then we'll be ready to put this thing together, I think. Super easy, not a ton of pieces. I do need to paint black on this hat too, so let's go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sad to hear that you're not feeling well tonight. I'm actually feeling better. I went to the dentist earlier, and I was not feeling well today, but I'm back feeling better than ever. Actually, this afternoon, I think all I needed was some water and barbecue in my life, and I got both tonight, so. Anywho, yeah, I went to the dentist today for the first time. I found a really great dentist here. Since we moved, I hadn't found one yet. And I'm always stressed about finding new doctors. Like, the dentist that I was going to in Tennessee, y'all, so I lived in this little town, okay? We lived in this little town in Tennessee that was like an old little town. And the dentist that was highly recommended that my insurance covered did not use any technology whatsoever. Hi, Melanie. How are ya? And he was a nice man. Okay, but like he scraped my teeth with like the old school, just the little scraper thing. And I swear to you, it felt like he was going to rip my teeth out of my head with that thing. And no like ultrasonic thing, old school x-rays even. He was a sweet guy, but yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to move this around and try not to make a mess too. I need a little bit better angle. Here we go. So yeah, the dentist I went to today, I loved. And the girl that cleaned my teeth, y'all, I couldn't even feel her touching my mouth with the little thing. So that was great. It was wonderful, actually. I love getting my teeth cleaned. I don't know about anyone else, but I do. That is one thing that I love doing is going to the dentist. Not for like fillings and when I have problems, but just a cleaning because my mouth feels so good afterwards. My teeth are clean. They're so pretty and shiny. And then I just want to keep them that way, you know? So, and I also so I've started in the past probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 years, I floss like 3 times a week. I try to, at least, at a minimum. So I always like hearing them tell me, I can tell that you've been flossing, which is a big deal for me because I never flossed. And I would always tell the doctor whenever they'd ask me, do you want me to lie to you or do you just want to keep it real? Because I'm not going to lie to you about something that I'm obviously not doing. And you know that, I know that you know that I'm lying. So why am I going to do it? You know? Because I never made the time for flossing. And now it's a must. I do it all the time. Okay. I think we're good here. I want to do one more layer on this white. The white looks pretty good already, but just going to brighten it up. I'm using this Home Decor sheepskin. It's not a bright white. Okay, Adirondack is the bright white. But I like this color. It is still a nice white. It has kind of a little bit of a yellow undertone almost. Not that you'd be able to see it really, but like noticeably, but up next to white, you can tell that it's not bright white. I'm okay with that though. I think it's a nice snow white. All right. So yeah, I'm super proud of this shirt. I tried it on this morning, I'm down about 24 pounds, by the way. I don't know if y'all can notice, but I'm starting to see it in the mirror. And in pictures and in video, I can see it. So it's pretty neat being able to see my progress like that. But I tried it on this morning, probably not going to be able to wear that. And then, shocker, I could. So, all right. I think we are good. I want to dry this little carrot to make sure that this orange is orange enough, but I think it probably is good. Oops. I think our brown could maybe use a little touch up here and there, possibly. I don't know, we'll see. It might be okay. Thank you. It's difficult, but I am doing the shots, so that's helping me a lot. And I'm not really having a ton of bad side effects, so my appetite's pretty low usually. And I can still eat a lot of food that I like. Like, we had barbecue tonight, and that was fine. I ate a couple bites of my potato and a couple bites of meat and a little bit of banana pudding, and it was fine. Alright, thank you. Isn't it cute? I got it in Mexico. And I could not wear it 2 years ago when I bought it, or since then at all. But I kept it in my closet because I told myself, you're going to wear this shirt, dang it. I always like to buy a shirt everywhere that we go. And this one is real stretchy and like clingy, you know? Alright. Just making sure I dry this fully before we go on. And so that I can pull all these pieces off of this board and not have to worry about any of them still being wet. But I am going to clean up the edge of that one, the little nose. I think that's pretty much dry if it's not already. This arm has a little ways to go there on the end, but that'll be okay. Let's turn this camera on. So, tell me this. Are you the type of person that you take down all of your holiday decorations like the day after Christmas? Or do you, like me, wait until the 1st? I think on the 1st we'll take everything inside and outside down. I like to keep it up though. And I'm lazy also. I'm like looking at the tree like that's a lot to put away. So I don't really want to do all that right away. But I will, because we have a big tree this year and it's in the way. It will feel better once it's all put away, and like it'll feel like our house is bigger. Day after. Go girl. Yeah, I wish I could be that person, but no. It's just not me. But I don't mind spending New Year's Day doing that. I'm off work that day. And we're gonna do a New Year's Eve party here at the house. And so the day after will be perfect time to do that. Plus, like, then we can still have the tree up for New Year's and all that good stuff. So, all right. This guy still needs to dry just a little bit before I put any kind of wax on him. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm not too far off. And maybe I'll do it over the weekend. I don't know. I might get a wild hair. You never know with me what I'm going to do. I really need to clean this room this weekend, actually. A week into January. Very good. So the first year of COVID in 2020. So I am going to wax this. Well, I guess it was 2021. I put up our tree so early. Well, when did that hit? In March of 2020 it hit. So in September of 2020, I put our tree up, and it stayed up until like February because I was like, I need some Christmas cheer. 2 weeks, yes. Okay, so I waxed the bottom of this guy, okay? I didn't wax anywhere else because we're going to use this transfer. This is the one we're going to use. It's on sale right now for like, is it 70% off? Y'all, the prices are insane, okay? I went on there and looked just to have a look around, and I did end up buying stuff, but, like, you can't beat those prices. So, if there's, hi, Barbara, how are you, love? I hope you're feeling well. If there's stuff that you love, the snowflakes are on sale. I'll probably do a project with those tomorrow. I did fuzz this a little bit. So I'm going to just put this on here. And we're going to go right there with it. Now I'm going to make sure that it's pressed down really well. Now, if you want this project and you don't want to go clicking the links and all that good stuff, you can just comment that you want it, and I will invoice you for it and get it all shipped to you and all that good stuff. Okay? All right, so I'm going to use Shimmer Shadow, of course. I love this color. This is also one of the club colors this month. If you're my club member, my club colors, this one is one of them, and Guava, and I believe Sunnyside is the other one, a yellow. Are highly discounted whenever you buy them from me. So during the month that a paste or ink color is one of the colors that comes with the club, you get a discount as my club member. So if you aren't my club member yet and you want to get a discount on some of the paste and ink colors, hook yourself up, sign up for club. And then you will qualify to order the club colors, paste and ink, if there's an ink color. This month, none of them have ink, unfortunately. But all three of the paste jars, they're normally $16, and I give a giant discount on them. So, I'm not even allowed to talk about the discount. Hi, Joanne, how are you? All right, so we're going to pull this thing off now. I'm going to be very careful. I don't want to pull up my paint. That's so cute. I love it. There's my little snow guy, okay? Or snow girl, I guess it could be. Dry this really well, and then we'll start putting this together. And, you know, I have this little piece of fabric that I left on the floor of my room over there, and I think probably there was a reason for that I didn't even know at the time. But I think I'm going to make him a little scarf. Now, I know this isn't really like a wintry type fabric, but I just love this fabric. And it'll match with his little whole theme that he has going on here. So, as always, well, crud. Hold on. I'm going to probably make a mess before I clean it up. So let me not do that. Oops. Right. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you like this. All right, let's get this thing dried along the edge, shall we? All right. So now his arms are going to have to go a little lower. All right, and then I'm going to try and cut a strip of this. And of course, I cut this all funky the last time that I cut it. So let's see if I can do that. And then I'm just like notching it a little bit so that I can kind of tear it. Okay. And then I can just lay that right on there. I am going to add a little dot of glue right there. And under his knot. Now, before I do anything else, and I've learned my lesson sort of here, I want to put on his little holder on the back, because many times in the past, y'all watch me, I put these things together and then I'm like, oh, let me not mess this whole thing up. So why don't we hang this on here first, so we're not screwing it up. All right, so this piece first, okay, just put some glue. It's gonna go right on the back of his head at the top. And then I'm going to push this thicker jute through. I bought this at Hoblob, okay, a while back. Just one knot is fine, okay? And then, hi Anita, how are ya? Thanks for joining me. All right. And then I'm going to make it kind of a smaller loop. So pull that through to however long you want your loop to be. Knot that and then cut this end off. Okay, so that it's hanging like that. Now you have this little end, this on here already, right? So now I'm just going to take this and I can glue. I'm going to put glue in the little holes and on that backer piece. Okay, I'm going to pull this tight and I'm just going to slide those little knots right in the slots. Okay, and then we have a hanger for him. Okay, and then we can come back to the front and finish him off, and now he's not going to get messed up by us hanging and doing all this stuff, okay? Now, I want to, as always, I want to place everything before I glue it all down, okay, just so that I know that it's all good, okay? I want to go ahead and mark a place for his eyeballs, okay, and his mouth. Let me keep that. Okay, so I can come back with my Posca pen. Best and easiest way to do this. I also want to draw a couple little lines on my little carrot for his nose, and after his eyeballs are dry, all right, he's got a little bit of a crooked eye situation going on, but that just adds to his cuteness. All right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Anita. I'm glad y'all are feeling better, though. Ugh. Yeah, my mother-in-law, Chris's mom, actually ended up having to miss Christmas because she was feeling better, but y'all, she was coughing so terribly. And even on Christmas Day, whenever they came, she was coughing so bad. I mean, it was kind of scary, actually. Okay, so white ink pad, okay? I'm just going to go along the edges of my hat. like that. Okay, add just a little bit, just a little something something to his hat. All right, now I should have probably pulled out some greenery for this, but I didn't, because I didn't even think about it until after I started, so that's my bad. But you should grab some greenery for his hat, okay? And maybe I'll add some after my live. Unless... I don't have any in here. It's unfortunate, but I do have some over there, so I'll do it. Old blush that I don't use anymore, okay? And one of these little dauber things, okay? It's just like a little foam thing. Before we add his nose... give him a little bit of a rosy cheek situation, okay? And even if his nose covers it, oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love him. Again, you can comment snowman to get this little guy, okay? All the links are there. Go on and order whatever transfers that you love, okay? I don't know how much longer they're going to last. There's surfaces too, y'all. They are coming back with some stuff. Those cute little cactus kits, the little airplane kit, what else? The dinosaur kit. All that stuff right now is, I think they're 50% off. I'm not sure. They might be more. But it seems like every day they've been adding more stuff. Okay, so the beaded frame came back briefly today, y'all. That thing sold out in a flash. I don't know if you got one. I did not get another one. But this is stinking cute, though. Oh, my gosh. All right, so we're going to give him a little tilt on his hat. Not too much, because his little bald head will show through. But make sure... y'all, he's really cute. He's come together. And he definitely needs a little bit of greenery on his hat. But look at this little cutie. Hold on, let me... and then I really want to... I wish I would have torn this one. Let me see if I can. Shoot. Let's see. Of course, that's not the way to do it. But that's all right. It'll just be what it's going to be, but look at this little cutie. He hangs just like that. And I think that's a winner, y'all. Isn't he adorable? So go check out all the stuff on sale. You can comment snowman. Get whatever you like, okay, from the website. This transfer, tons and tons of other ones that are on sale right now. Holiday, winter, even some of the Halloween stuff that's still out there, and surfaces galore. So go check that out. And I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Look how cute he is. Make sure that you're in my VIP group. I will post a picture of him with his floral on his hat here in just a few, okay? Love you all. Have a great night.